Another interesting thing that should be said, wow, I'm getting black again. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is wild and crazy. I love it. Electromagnetics. Well, a funny story that is absolutely true. And if you want to check it out, you can Google Wild Child, Running Wild. Wild Child, the LP, Wild Child Effects. King Solomon, ruler of the wasteland. Which is just so funny. I called myself King Solomon, ruler of the wasteland. My mom named me a son, man, 3 times before she was murdered. And then I called myself King Solomon, ruler of the wasteland, which this place is just an excavation of quarry waste from silicon trees and replacements to identically try to create what was here before into a perfect sense of normalcy that is undetectable. Now, funny enough, I called myself King Solomon, ruler of the wasteland. Why in the fuck did I do that? And at the same time, I'm drawing adult comics with Holly on the front, dressed up as Lady Liberty, Google Booty Tunes. Unbelievable that I would be watched by this being for so many years of my life without even noticing. Well, I'm going to get into some details here. And that Wild Child album that came out when I was King Solomon, ruler of the wasteland, fell into the hands of a N9ne. And N9ne was nothing like what he is now, unfortunately, short of his fast rhyming, which came from Twister. Which, that's okay. Everybody can be inspired by somebody else. But it's always good to eventually become something that stands alone as its own entity. So if you hang out with Insane Clown Posse, and then they make a song saying about don't do what we do what you do, and you're not on tour with them anymore, sounds like people might just be a little bit upset of you copying their stuff. And there's a lot of people that are mad at you about stealing their ideas. But you don't seem to care. You're singing everybody else's choruses in your songs and stuff. And you think you're original, but you're not. And your spiky hair, yeah, you got it from me. And it's pretty sad. And he wasn't wearing his hair or nothing like that. And he wasn't doing his face like that either. So it's just real funny. It seems a little bit petty. But unfortunately, if I was to be pathetic, I would have sold my soul when I had the opportunity a long time ago, numerous times, and I would have just showed him up because I'm way more talented than anybody on Strange Music roster. I'm more talented, so much so that, selected Stevie Stone. I mean, I guess if N9ne is my son, or, he's got like 4 dads, Insane Clown Posse, Twister, and then me, then Stevie Stone has got to be like my stepson. And this guy, he comes to me, oh, can you do this for me? Can you make this for me? Can you design my clothes for me? Can you do all this stuff for me? And this guy has yet to pay me for anything because, they're all devil worshipers and they don't want it exposed, but I'm going to expose it. And you can pretend like you're running a furniture company, but, nobody gets rich in this company called United States unless they're selling their soul and being a Mason. You know what I'm saying? You don't make it in this country unless. So, the father that was a Mason, that was likely an accessory to my mother's disappearance, was very wealthy, but he didn't give me anything. He didn't give me anything. He tried to put me through school so I would get brainwashed. That's all he did. Try to take my art away from me. You can't do that no more. Come on, man, what an asshole. Okay, so this N9ne guy, he's not gonna like this at all. But that's okay, because the truth, it sets people free. Maybe there was a condemning element of set beside yourself somewhere in this dude's spirit. Because people would come up to him and, hey man, do you remember King Solomon? And he would make these faces. Kind of shows that you're a little bit butthurt that somebody would mention me in front of you. And it's kind of sad that you'll never live it down. And if my maker were to close my eyes tomorrow for the rest of my life, it would only make me more famous. Because I'm famous at all the borders, and all the Masons know me, and all the occult people know me. Hi. And all of the occult people, see, the wind doesn't blow one direction, guys. Look at this. It's life force energy. This is a damn Jim Henson puppet show happening. All right, so Let me get my thoughts together. So, when people say things like, and this is not me, this is the people that witnessed my poster hit Street Side in Columbia, Missouri, Street Side Records. And then they say, oh, King Solomon Wild Child, blah, blah, blah. That's his next album after the Odyssey. How cool, right? And then his shit comes out right after mine. And I'm just like, everybody's like, what? Whoa, N9ne really likes King Solomon. Motherfuckers were saying, dang, that N9ne really rode King Solomon's nuts all the way to the top. And I was like, whoa, what an honor, right? So when I went to him and tried to be friends with him, he was like, no, get away from me. I was like, oh man, you don't have to be butthurt. I'll do some art with you guys. No, hell no. Well, I can make toys. I'll make you your own action figure. No. Well, you want your own animated series? See, I'm the guy that comes up with all the coolest ideas. Oh, Def, he's my son too, because a decade ago, before he sold his soul or whatever that's got him thousands of views, he was looking at my 3dillusionart.com website of all of those amazing full building 3D illusions that were being done in America after the overseas people started doing that. So I would be like Julian Beaver's son, you know what I'm saying? Or Leonardo da Vinci's son, you know what I'm saying? Because Leonardo da Vinci did it first, and that would make Julian Beaver Leonardo da Vinci's son. And I would be the son to Julian Beaver or Kurt Wiener, the super 3D illusion masters. But I did take it and make it my own. And that's exactly what you see when you see O'Death, is he's painting bugs because I did a 3D wasp on a wall. This dude just copies me. Oh my God, but forget about it. So I come up with a lot of great ideas. And it's really interesting how these individuals, I guess they feel like they're antagonizing me or whatever, but they're all of the occult because they have big numbers. Donald Trump gives a shout out to O'Death. He's a occult. See, he watches me, they come up, they try to get me to sell my soul so I can trump these guys, and I turn my back to them and I say, nah, bro, you sold your soul. When people don't care about you anymore, you'll still have to pay the piper. You understand, as I can't possibly be jealous of N9ne. This fake money in circulation. 50 USC 4305 B parentheses 2. And then you're going to say, dude, there's no way Grim Nasty is jealous of N9ne over fake ass money. Oh man, maybe it's N9ne's mansion. Nope, because Grim Nasty discharged 1.6 million in homes. Grim Nasty discharged an SUV car that was new on the market and ran it into the ground and didn't give a shit. And I gave away the 1.6 million in homes because I didn't give a shit. You understand? I don't care about material shit because it's frivolous. You can get it and you don't have to sell your soul for it. So why the fuck would I ever be jealous about anybody that sells their soul for fame? They're just a bunch of idiots. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody that sells their soul, they get their head up their ass. Hey guys. So, yeah, man, it's really easy to talk to the trees and use what we believe to be telekinesis, but in reality, they're just alive. You understand? As the trees are conscious and the wind is supposed to be blowing one direction, but you're seeing these dudes going all kinds of different directions. Your whole life is a lie. John Mayer said, there's no such thing as the real world. It's just a lie. You gotta rise above. I can't be jealous of no motherfucker in here. And you know what? A lot of people don't know who I am, but I am the light. You understand? Is that I'm the newborn king. When I break my pineal gland open, I'm supposed to become a guardian. And you know what I'm gonna say? When I do kill these fucking reptilians, and I get rid of Baal and Mullet, and Lucifer, Gabriel wants to cry his fucking face off because he's fucking stupid, I'm gonna say, you know what? Everybody, party on, dudes. Love each other. Be excellent to each other. And they're gonna be like, yeah. You understand, is that's what we fucking been waiting for? Everybody running around here slaving the fuck out, being greedy, keeping stuff to themselves, hogging all their fucking material possession, you fucking idiots. This Stevie Stone guy, he's a real piece of work. He's the reason why I came up with the idea for this video. I'm so fucking thankful dually. But Stevie Stone, I've given you way too much stuff for you to tell me that I'm a chump and that you don't owe me anything. Well, since there's no lawful money in circulation, I guess you can give me some gold for it, right? Fuck out of here. So, that's what I've got to say. It's all true. And you don't let the theft of your creative juices bother you. Because if you are a threat, you can laugh now and laugh later when they cry later. Huh? And you can also see this karma being dished out justifiably in the faces of all the tyrannical thieves, criminals, pedophiles, sick motherfuckers in this world that don't deserve what they have. That is the karma that they get later at a perfect opportune time for such information, wisdom, illumination to impact the hearts. And then when you get awake, don't do anything fake. Stick into your guns, deep into your heart, and pull out yourself, and you'll be great. And when you get awake, stay awake.